Alrighty, testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3. I'm so sorry about the delay. Holy shit. It was not meant to happen. It was just kind of a thing before. I'm so sorry. Uh, just something I had to take care of. And we are all set to go. We are not. Are we live right now? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe this is a recording. You don't know. I don't know. I'm not even real. Well, it could be real, but I could be in the future or in the past. Who knows? No, it is me. It is I, the one, the only. Wait, who am I again? No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Boat. Hi, Lux. Hi, Zed. How are we all doing? At least we can do word of the day. Wait, we have a word of the day command? That's pretty amazing. Does it actually follow like the actual word of the day? Because that's pretty fucking cool. PQ. Any various units of weight used in Southwest Asia and China. Equal to 100 caddies? Is that like cows or cats? What is that? That's really cool. That's really cool. I did note that I would be gone from tomorrow. I will not be here tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I know. I know. You don't cry. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. But I will not be here tomorrow. There will be reruns in place, of course. So please tune into those to support this, I guess. And yeah, it will be gone for either 2 or 3 days. We have not really decided yet. It's gonna really depends on weather and other things. So yeah. Good evening, Cat Nation. Hope you had a catastic day. I didn't, but that's fine. Even if you didn't, that's okay. Also, the bot saying the wrong thing, but good job for everyone who was behind, I guess, before the bot. And hi, 10. How are you? Lightning. Do people still think it's a rerun? I haven't gotten to the end yet. Sorry. Hi, Boat. That's not a rerun. I think it won't be a rerun. You're right. Or are you? Who knows? Bear! Hi! I would choose you over the bear. Would you choose yourself over the bear? I don't know. Who knows? I'm doing decent. A lot better now than I was. But, yeah. It'll be new one every day. That's pretty cool. Hi, Meowie. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Damn. How have you been? Reed's chat still pretends it could be a rerun. What? It still could be. Technically. Wait, no, it couldn't be. God damn it, why do you have to use logic on me? You know I hate that. Ah. Said you just had to ruin it, didn't you? You just had to kill my joy. My fun that I was having. I was kind of thinking, right? Let me do this. Other than sweating as fuck and suffering a headache twice. Holy shit, twice in one day? That's a new record. How about that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um. Sorry. Bear with me. You know what? Let's do this in the meantime. My new IEMs came in. What is IEMs? You could still pretend it says 5-minute delay. That's technically from the past, right? I guess. Sort of. Spice. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry. Sorry about the little delay thing, right? I'm very sorry. It won't happen again. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm here now. I'm here. I'm not queer. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Let's go for... Actually, that can't be it. Overtype. Wait, what does that mean? I'll do insert. What does that mean? It does the same thing. Alright, well, we're gonna do Heimendinger because of our dear Huffle. It was not. Let's do Ari. She's a middle. Okay, it's not middle. It's a support as a woman. I'm gonna go Morgie. Oh, that's really close, actually. Intravenous. What is that? I feel like I've heard that one before, but I don't know what it is. In-ear monitors. To best explain it, you know AirPods Pro? You do? Then imagine them wired. And why would you do that? Why not just get AirPods? I mean, do we even do cables anymore? I hate cables. My cable management is just hopes and dreams, baby. It is not great. It's not looking good. If anyone could come to me and just fix my cable monitor or cable management, that would be just lovely. Amazing, actually. It's looking bad. AirPods are expensive as fuck. Yeah, I guess. Soraka? But you're bad at this. Where's Lux when you need him? IEMs you can get for like 10 to 20 euros. I mean, there's a bunch of them. I would love to get one of those, not wired, but the one that's, you can like take them into the shower. You could like go swimming with them in the rain. I don't know. Because that's the only thing I'm missing with like Apple products, that they don't really do well with water, I guess. We're thinking Lux. That would be funny, but no. Demacia. Also already said Demacia, and it's not Demacia. You say I don't even look at them. Well, you don't. I do, but still. Some of the best IEMs on the market are dirt cheap in comparison to AirPods, and sometimes they may have similar, if not better, sound quality. Oh no, I definitely believe the sound quality would be better for other products. I really don't think that Apple, like, really... how do I say this? Like, they're not made to last. They're just kind of made to superficially, like, impress. And then be like, oh my god, this is amazing for, like, what, 3 months? And then after that, it's like, eh. You mean? Trust? I'm trusting you. If it's not, I'm gonna be so sad. Ooh? But you suck at this. You suck at this. I guess you didn't know the race, so it's fine. But you knew the year, and that's terrible. It's gonna be the other one. Wait, we have Lux, we have Morgana, we have Seraphine. Obviously. Come on. Wait, is it a human? Zon, Piltover. I don't know which ones that is. Maybe the little, like, that one? She technically... Oh, she's not a support. Okay. Okay, I've seen her as support, but okay. You suck, do it yourself. Someone get a bit sad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I mean, Ash is usually the other, like, okay. No, fine. Fine, fine, fine. See if I care. Who else we've got left? A female healer. Wait. Is it ranged? It's ranged. It can't be Leona, right? I'm gonna try Leona just because I want to see. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. See if I care. Wait, Senna. 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 I actually thought about that myself, so I don't even want to hear it. I saw you typing that afterwards. Okay, I just want to make that clear. But it wasn't even Senna, so it doesn't matter. Benji! Our Lord and Savior is finally here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I had a shit day personally, but we won't let that affect anything because I am determined to have a good time. That's how to deal with bad times. You just try and make things better. You're clueless? I'm kind of clueless too, honestly. Lulu? I don't know if she's ranged. I never played Lulu. I've never played her. Okay. No. A female healer. Nami? Nami. Right? She's a support. Not I guess not. Is Nico a support? No, Nico's like a little, I don't know what Nico is, honestly. Catwoman, but less cool. I'm good, it's just too hot. I can't believe everyone's complaining. I love it being hot. I absolutely love it. Wait, what about the Bo, do you know those cringe couples that like all of the people play that are like dating? Like the e-daters. I don't remember their names. Shit. What are they called? You know which one I mean, right? You have like two one of them and they have like red pieces in their hair and feathers and shit. I don't know. Why was your day bad? Well, it's hard to explain really, but yeah. Just other people in general. Other people. Some drama, I guess. But yeah, other people definitely. It was going great until other people like came in the picture. 30 degrees in a country with no sea is fucking horrible. Well, I can kind of see that actually. We technically do have a sea. It's just far away, I suppose. Yeah, I've already tried Yumi. It's not Yumi. It's probably the E-daters, but I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. And also, I actually saw this like kind of interview with like the scientist. I didn't really like get, the names or anything. But basically, he was like, because obviously we all know about climate change. It's fucking horrible, right? And he was like, why is like no one caring? And he was like really, really like crying and everything. And like, we really need to take this seriously. And I'm like with him. But like, what the fuck do we do as people? Like, we can't do shit. It's the big mega corporations that are doing this. I'm not personally damaging the climate. I don't even have a car. Like, I'm literally doing all I can for our planet, and then mega corporations are just gonna keep doing what they're doing. And yes, I still support a lot of them. I'm not gonna like lie to you. But if I boycott them, what's gonna happen? Nothing. If we all boycott them, maybe. That's a big maybe though. I don't know. I don't know what to do. In 20 years, it's probably just gonna be forest fires all over. And we're all gonna fucking live horribly inside and never go outside again. And I really don't know what to do with that. Sorry, didn't mean to turn this into a dark thing, but it is important to care. And we should probably, if you have contacts in like government slash mega corporations. Let them the fuck know because someone needs to do something and I don't know what to do. Honestly. I thought of that, but maybe not the speeds. The speeds? If other people are bad, just bonk them with a love stick, also known as a baseball bat. I don't own a baseball bat. So that could be difficult. First, I have to get a baseball bat. I guess I'll just take an inanimate object. Maybe, you know, a table. Why not? Sweden Sea puts a good wind towards the land, but in Germany, especially in Bavaria. Oh. Yeah, imagine like most of Germany is like kind of without sea, I suppose. But that's why you should be close to the sea, just to be near a border shop and stuff like that. More alcohol, easy. Who's the equivalent of Marana in Lake Nidalee? But Nidalee is not even a support. I swear it's gonna be the Eat Eaters. If anyone knows what I mean. Look, let's Eat Eaters in League. They always play the same fucking characters. Zaya. It's Zaya. It's Zaya. If it's Zaya, I am so smart and you cannot tell me otherwise. I'm not smart. What's the other one? Wait, that's the female. What's the other one then? It's a Rakan. See? I hate those two. I really do. They're so awful. But I thought it was the opposite. It's cool that she's the bottom though. I'll gift you a fucking wooden baseball bat. I've always wanted to do that actually. Like if the zombies come, I've always wanted to make one of those with nails in it. That'd be super cool. I'd love to own one like that. So yes, please do. I heard someone say in a movie recently that in Russia 30,000 baseball bats are sold every year, but only a few dozen baseballs. Now I have no clue about the validity, but it sounded amusing. Honestly, I believe it. I believe it. Alcohol isn't expensive in Germany. That's why we go there. Wait, where do Germans go for cheap alcohol? Do you go somewhere else? Poland? Poland? I was a bottom apparently. Yep. And then Rakan is even more of a bottom than her. No, we stay here. Oh, fair enough. I feel like every Scandinavian country anyway. We have well the Icelandic do kind of what they want, but maybe Finns too, but I know that Norway comes to us for cheap alcohol and then we go to Germany slash Denmark. Um Actually mostly to I feel like Denmark's kind of pricey nowadays. But I don't know. And then Germans go to Poland. Everyone just goes everywhere else. Weird. I really don't know what this is. Is Zyra support? Zoe? I don't. No, you're middle. Wait, that's Ziggs. That's not what I wanted to do. Zyra? You are a support. Also, species unknown. Why does she not get a species? Anivia's a mid. Annie's a mid. I don't know if these are female. Aurelian Soul? That's a female, right? That's a male. Okay. Samira? Where's Samira play? Bottom. Okay. Morgana. We've already guessed Morgana. She was like first fucking 3 picked. It's really difficult, this one. I'm not even kidding. This is like literally so hard. Sivir? Is Sivir played? No. Yeah, she's bottom. God damn it, this is difficult. Oh yeah, we'll do the music now before Lux has to go to sleep. I feel bad. Mm-hmm. What song do we do? What song do we do? Ooh. Um, I would like to put my answer in as I'd love to change the world. Matt Stubbs remix with Jetta and Matt Stubbs for my song. Scroll down. I want to see what region. Um, I don't know. I don't think we. It's either Piltover or Zon. Renata? Isn't Renata a man? Oh, Renata's a woman. Wow. That's actually impressive. That's genuinely impressive. I used to have midnight runs with moving trucks full of alcohol driven. There was one guy from IKEA, like amazing guy. He's basically a legend these days, but he basically went on his life's mission, right? He went down to Germany and basically the toll, like the toll bridge, you know, the trolls under the bridge, they'll take your shit if they like think that you're gonna purchase for other people, or specifically if you're buying like too much. Like you can only buy so much, and you can only buy specifically like if you have a lot of ciders, you're obviously gonna give that to like young kids and stuff like that and make money. But this man went there for a mission, right? He goes there and he gets a lifetime of booze. He has calculated every fucking, like, his entire rest of his life, how much alcohol he's gonna need. So he brings like a mini ass truck and he goes there, and the guys at the border patrol or the border control thing are just like, okay, well, you know what? I don't really trust this. This isn't looking too good. We're gonna have to like look at your alcohol and like look at whatever like this is too much. You're weighing like so much right now. Let's not do that. And then he pulls up. I think he actually pulled up the list and everything, like his entire calculations of this, and explained to them that this is my lifetime. I never want to go here again, and this is what I'm doing. And they were just like, what the fuck do we do? I guess we just let him through. So now he's like this living legend that no one knows the name of, who's just like doing this and just never has to go back. And he's incredible. He's just incredible. Ecstatic since they brought back Lucio Ball, my beloved. Maybe it's because I'm bad at it, but I genuinely, I can't get into it. Oh, 2 hydrates. This early? Wow, Vinci, damn. Damn. Alright, let's do story time. Story time, story time, story time. Should we do this? We'll do a little cozy moment for this. Yeah. Get into it. Get into it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a little breath. We're gonna do a little story, and that's fine. The parchment contained the names of various spells, such as Fireball, Ice Shard, and Entanglement. Yet instructions on how to perform them were sparse. Mrs. Frostvale, is it Mrs.? I never know how to read that. Seemed to notice Trini's look of uncertainty and promptly said, "That's for you to figure out. Now get out and be sure to have it mastered by next Monday," with a small grin forming on her stiff face. As she pondered out the parchment, which seemed to contain all of next week to learn, she found herself overwhelmed. Understandably so. Though at least today's classes were over, she decided to take it one step at a time and quickly headed to the private studies, bringing her books along as well as the occasional sandwich, too. Oh my god! Day 71! Holy shit, am I proud of you. I say that every day, but holy shit, I can't believe you're actually doing this. Like, past 50, like, below 50, I was like, you know what? they're probably gonna fuck it up, and that's fine. And I'm not really like they're probably not gonna care. But like past when you got after 50, I was like, he's doing it for real. So I'm really proud of you. Good job. And before he just said that to get past the polls and is really smuggling regularly. Nah, I think they have records, don't they? Of like who crosses and what cars and stuff like that. I think you can actually see how often you go in between. I'm pretty sure. Probably. 10 flex ones. Lord, you always, like, Bayon, you always have to, like, one up everyone else. I love that. It's practically just Rocket League, and I don't like that either. Fair. It is just Rocket League. But they made it different, because it's a character. To be fair, I shouldn't complain. Stanley Parable had that too. So, you know. Okay, so if I have 10 hydrates to do, on top of that, you putting chat hydrates. Okay, everyone hydrate twice, and then I'll just keep drinking. Like, honestly, what do you want from me? I heard hydrate. Oh no. Mm. There's not really any registered passport controls, and one can just rent a new truck every time. But they're allowed to take your passport, aren't they? So they could probably like log that if they wanted to, and if they feel like, oh, they're doing like this a lot. And I mean, if you rent a new truck every time, there's probably ways to get around that, right? They could probably look at like who's renting. I don't know. How do they regulate that actually? Like, how are you supposed to regulate anything like that? I don't know. I don't know how borders work. Did someone say hydrate? Fucking pulls up. Holy shit. Okay, fine. Fine. Cheers. Damn. They can, but they rarely do. Fair enough. They just confiscate if they catch too much going over. Or if they're feeling particularly dickish. I feel like it's just one of those, like, what do they do with the confiscated stuff? Do they just get it? Like, do they sell it back at a premium? Like, what? They're like, ah, you know, I'm really, like, in for a beer right now. Gotta go confiscate me some beer. Like, what? I really do wonder what they do with it. Also, this is gonna be, like, some annoying one. So either Ezreal or Echo. All the annoyances. Surprise, I'm back. Who surprises? Who's like a ta-da? Wait, this is gonna be Twitch or something because they could go invisible. Fuck. I'm back. It's Jax. That also makes sense. These are all the annoying ones, literally. Oh, it could be Shaco, yeah. That's kind of what my next guess was gonna be. Oh, I really wanted him to say it like, I'm back. You know? Depends what they confiscate. Drugs they always burn. Alcohol, I'm not really sure. How do you know they burn it? Do they show it to you? I mean, honestly, I don't know what they do back there. They might just like light something up back there. Who knows? Is that a heart? I feel like that's a heart, right? So it's either. It's not gonna be Ari. It's Ari. Wow. That's her E, right? I'm so good at this. I actually play her. Cool. A lantern. Um. They got incinerators for any drugs confiscated by Toll. or law enforcement's. Well, that doesn't mean they always do it. Do you not think one of them, at least one of them, has put like one little one down their pocket? You know, like you can't trust people. You know, people are gonna do what people want, and I do not think for a second that that's not happened. Like there's no way. At least once, at least like probably 10, probably 10. That probably happens like every day. Seriously. Also, lantern. What? Is this tangled? I have no clue. Nidalee. A hook. Oh, it's Thresh. Because he holds one. That makes sense. These really worked good together. I was like, what? And then it made so much sense. There's bats, and there's like one of this Victorian-esque kind of gothy church windows. Ooh, who has that vibe? This is Eve. How the fuck did you know that? Oh my god, she is very naked. She is very naked. She's so naked. God damn. Thank you, Lex. More than once, someone has gotten caught for it even. Yeah, I'm glad. I love this. Eat Eaters in League. God. Anyhow, did I hear naked? Seriously, people come in here only the 2 times, right? And those times are 1, when I say boobies, and 2, when I say naked. She's a succubus, sexy and attractive is her thing, bestie. Just you. Just you. The boobies incident all over. Oh god, not the boobies incident. Oh, not again. Typical rave EDM festival outfit, but less colors. Yes, but also like, okay, yeah, I guess. Hi, Kat. Just turn up to the words naked. Hi, Matt. Why is everyone so obsessed with naked? Why is everyone so obsessed with boobies? Come on. Maybe that's what I do when I want to hit that partner thing. Cuz you need like I think it's 75 average viewers. So if I just say boobies enough and naked enough, maybe one day we'll hit it. Boobies make great pillows. Not for the female. Not for the girl. I can tell you that much. Having someone like, no. No. They're not. Get a real pillow. Sorry. I just came in to see how you are. You just mentioned it. Well, isn't that just timing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Admit it, you like boobies too. No, I think I like personality. Well, I like mine. If that made like, can I like mine? Is that like, no, I like mine. Like, I'm really like confused, honestly. I don't want to say I'm not gay, but I don't want to say I'm gay. You know what I mean? I don't know what I am. I'm just a friend of the people. I would think thighs are a better pillow. I would think a butt is a better pillow. Why has no one caught this? Like, also, are we butt or like what kind of things do we actually? That's a weird question for me to ask. I'm just kind of curious, because I feel like men have this conversation all the time. And I really do think it says a lot about you as a person, you know? Do I like your boobs boat? Would that be like the front end of the ship where like the Titanic people stood, or what part exactly would that be? Um, yeah, nah. Okay, Zed, you do not come for the itty bitty titty committee. Do not. Holy shit. And also people who have G cups, that is uncomfortable as fuck. I'm literally scared for them because the back issues, I know people who have large breasted skulls, right? And that is literally, it strains your back so much. And everyone, like, all the boys might be like, oh my god, big boobies, right? But for the lady, I can tell you for a fact that is not comfortable at all. And most women have that removed. Like, not removed, obviously, but basically, what's the opposite of enlarged? Ensmalled? I don't know. Just been playing Widow and got flamed. Damn. Damn. What's the first thing you notice on a girl or a guy? Can I be honest? Like, their fashion. Like, I'm a fashion girl. So, like, honestly, I will literally be like, hey, slay, you know, for whatever, for any gender. But then I'll also be like, ew, you know, because, like, some people, I don't know, living in a big city, I've seen everything. I've seen it all. Like, I've seen horrible outfits, but I've also seen the best outfits ever. So I think I just notice outfits, yeah. And then after that, I don't know. Their face, I guess? I don't know. You are just cat. That's true. Yeah, I am. Never had that combo The hull? So that's the back. Wait, how that wouldn't that be like the back end? Like the dump truck where you would I don't really know where the boobsticles would be on a boat. I'd like to believe maybe that's like the part that's in the water? Maybe? Perhaps? Fair enough, Bayon. Honestly. Butts is love, butts is life. And everyone has them. That's a weird flex. But okay. Yeah, breast reduction, that's the one. Yeah. The hair, then eyes, then body. Honestly, hair. Yeah. I love it. Like someone who has like a good ass like blowout on a girl or a guy. Doesn't matter. I feel like eyes, like if you're out on like a, you know, out doing your business, you're not gonna notice people's eyes the first thing. Like if you meet them, you greet them, then obviously the eyes. But it really is kind of situational. Like if I'm out on the town just shopping, whatever, and I notice a person, they might not like look at me directly, you know? And then I notice like their outfit, then I notice their hair. And if I greet them, it's completely different where I notice like their demeanor and then their eyes, you know? Voice? You notice voice first? Or second, I guess? I mean, what if you're like out on the town or like if they're not turned towards you? Then you don't notice the eyes at all. You know? Need to listen to them first? Damn. I like that. I like that. I rarely notice anything in any person. It's just like takes a few encounters. Hmm. I like that. But what did you notice about me? The first thing you noticed about me. Also, Boo, aren't you like anti people? No, not anti people. Fuck. That came out right, not what I meant. Um, never mind. Let's just yeah. Yeah, that didn't go. That didn't go. That didn't go. Very well. Oh, Lux. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Nighty nighty. Antisocial? No, not antisocial or anti people. Wasn't isn't I'm gonna be really sad if I get this wrong. Like, but I think Boat might be asexual slash like don't really know slash confused. I think we've talked about this, but I'll be horrified if I actually mix someone up, like for real. Is that the one? But you gotta confirm or deny. I'll feel awful if you don't. Actually, that's probably what you want. Damn. Also, I was thinking of doing some. You're correct, Mrs. Also, am I a Mrs.? I don't know. I've never understood like the Miss, Mrs., Man, Mr., Mysterious, Mr., Mystical, you know? Wait, what am I correct about? Are you confused or are you just asexual? Like, which one? Actually, you don't have to answer that. If you don't know, that's fine. I was just really like curious, but like we don't have to go there. You can get your own pace, get your own things. Like you don't have to do anything. It's so cool that I somehow attract asexual people. I think that's amazing. I think that's genuinely really cool. Because like asexual people are kind of like my favorite too because they don't really like they're not sexualizing anyone and they're not like they just like people for who the people are. And that's just cool to me, you know? And that means I have a good personality, I think. Per- Personally, maybe that's like a huge like leap, but I think that means I have a good personality, sort of. Because if asexuals can like come here to my stream, that means I attract attract the asexuals. Come here, asexuals. Come here. I'm luring you in now. You are the fish to my net that I've casted out into the world. Miss is not married. I'm not married. I've never been married. So I don't know. Since when am I married? Ban, did you just marry me off to a lord somewhere? God damn it, not again. Not again. I'm indeed A to the sexuales. A to the sexuales. No, who is the M to the B? I don't know. There's a few other thingies and names would that would have made sense as well. Okay. That's cool. That's interesting. Intriguing even. Meanwhile, here I am just a general slut. You are. Yeah. But it's nice to know that we get both best of both worlds. You know, we have one that's incredibly sexual and then we have the complete opposite. You know, and that's great. You don't need to know whom I marry you off to. Bayon, stop marrying me off to people. It's like the fourth time. Can we like stop? I'm good. Please help. He just keeps marrying me off. So silly. And then I run away, and then he comes back, and then I have to marry another one. Ah. Being a woman, you know, it's hard. No, I'm just fucking. Well, I'm not fucking, I'm fucking with you. But, Water Legend? I have no idea. I think I might be selling, I mean, it might be sold off to a lord somewhere. And the voices are telling me that I'm not gonna like it. But hi, how are you? Also, I am kind of thinking of playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Deluxe Edition. So, yeah. And I can do that because it's my stream. So, get on with the program. I don't know why this is a thing now. Every time I choose to do something myself, it's just like a flex. It's like a, haha, I can do that because it's my stream. Isn't that amazing, huh? It's so stupid. There's a name for sold off to a lord somewhere, Cat. Is there? Is there? Is there? Please enter the current time. Okay, wait, it's 10:33. Wait, I should do it the opposite way. Wait, no, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, wait. There. PMs and AMs always fuck me up, but, you know. It was a blast last time, not gonna lie. Hang on. What? Wait, what? Before we get... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. What? Before we get started, can I just say something? No, what is this? What is this? No, Zed, I was thinking of like lords and ladies like back in the day. Come on, that's really not where we were going with that. Like at all. Also, yes, boats. I'm glad you it was actually a blast. I really had a good time, but what the fuck is this? This makes me so uncomfortable. I don't like when people talk to me directly. Before we get started, can I just say something? No. Thank you for actually setting the clock. Both times you booted up the game, you didn't give me a choice. Okay. Why is it talking to me? A lot of people don't actually take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this game doxing me? What is happening? But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Please don't kill me. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I am. Thank you for appreciating my appreciation, I think. Yeah. I don't even have any way of knowing if it's the times you're setting are correct. Honestly, I thought it had something like in-game thing to do, like it was gonna show me a clock and it was gonna be like the right time. But I guess not. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Ooh. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Okay. What difference is that gonna do? Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Oh, I have, haven't I? Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Is that it? What? I fucking love that. What the fuck was that? What? I mean, like, I'm just speechless. Like, what game would do that to you, if not this game? I love this game so much. I like love it so much that I hate it, you know? Wait, what did I do? It said begin game, didn't it? Is everything that I've done gonna count? Quit the game and then start it again. Cool. My settings are still here. Is the printer on? This doesn't look right. Wait, this looks like a trap.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers.
No.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Open the door.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but
feel
would you
so
please
trapped.
indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
I
would
love the
nothing
memory
more than to revisit the
zone.
figurines. Just one more time.
No, Matt, it does not. It does not. But did we even have Overwatch set for the game? Oh, I love this place. It's so magical, so beautiful. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Isn't that nice? Ah. Opens the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Oh, this looks, different. I'm not loving that. Also, see what I mean? 2013. It's not even my time that I set in. Okay. I'll just go down to the creepy basement.
Here's where it all began.
Can you find them?
Collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Oh. Can I take this one? What? Don't mind me. Teehee. He didn't comment on that. Where are we? It's starting to get creepy. Ah. What does it say? Executive bathroom.
And here was a second Stanley.
Oh, we're just doing it again.
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
I did.
You did that, Stanley.
I'll
be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them.
Oh,
let
wow.
alone 6.
Damn.
But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
You're welcome. Do I... Okay. Sure. Boss's office under stairs.
Let's do a little quiz. Which of these
I
rooms
love a good
was
quiz.
the room you found your 3rd mini stand? Can you
My
remember?
3rd? Palantic, thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate that. I don't, this isn't even the boss's office. It was under the stairs. I don't know if it's exactly the 3rd, but I'm gonna guess this one, because, like, that's what I remember. Okay, creepy. There it is!
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not the 3rd.
Really?
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then
it does.
Who am I to go making judgments?
Thank you for not judging me that way. Okay. You are making this so creepy. Do you know that, Mr. Kevin?
Let's see. What came next?
Why is there an apple? Wow.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
Did we?
Well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone. So
it must have happened. Of course! The pink room, my favorite! With the apple! It's honestly quite spectacular, though. I love that this game is basically just a collection of the mods or the devs saying, I wanted to do this, so I did it. Oh, I can just float now. Cool.
This was the 5th mini-stand,
Imagine if I
and
fell
this one
down.
was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
What? How you found it? By the narrator. Wow. This 2000 and late. What's that back there? Why is this so shit quality? It's Mini Stand 5. Oh, it's like a really, really old video game. Holy shit. There's still tutorials out on YouTube like this. There's still YouTube videos like this. Which makes me so, like, happy. This was quite an era, you know. Best boy.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Sure
I spent
does.
a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh, you're too sweet. Ooh. Love, okay. Alright. Are we backstage? What are we gonna meet? Oh shit, not
Stanley,
this
then
again.
we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
I think I have too many now.
Most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
That's true, that's true.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
Was there mold?
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh, they both lead to the same thing? Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay.
And then there was no
more.
Because we've caught up to the present moment.
You are in the present.
Left to do but move onward into the future.
This
Goodbye,
is weird. Oh, wait, what? No, I like that room. Come back.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop
That's what
the
I
loading
said.
screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards.
Is this the
We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
I just like this room, though. Can we just stay in this room? No? Fine. Okay, jeez. Let's do it your way. Can never have things my way.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this.
You're getting a bit repetitive now,
figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Could be because we just did it.
I want more.
Can I still collect them? 13. This is such a stupid thing. Like, are you kidding me? Why can I have 13 fucking achievements out of 6? Ooh, this is so quiet.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we
watched? I remember. Oh shit, did I fall down? Please don't tell me I fell down.
Yes.
Great video.
Love that video.
Great video. You're so good at making videos. You can't even tell that it was made,
still don't remember,
you know, 40 years ago.
Still no memory of this one.
Oh,
good
yoink.
room, though. A solid room.
Very solid. Looks very nice. Like a Minecraft house.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Next. This is so stupid. Okay. What happens if I go there now? Oh, he won't open it for me. Aww. Can't believe I failed the quiz. I really can't. I wonder if that was like the actual third one that I
This
found,
is our
or if it
second
was
figure.
just...
Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
like the
The
third on the
past is truly a
list?
wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Yeah,
This is
we're
it,
kind
the
of
very
deep into
first
the
one we found
nostalgia
in the
here.
exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh,
My little narrator
I want
is
more
just a
memories,
bit...
Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
collect them all. Oh god, are we repeating the game? Oh, what have you done? He's so into the fucking past that he's just redoing it. Wait, why can't I go here? Okay, I've just locked myself in. Oh, please tell me it has...
Look, it's the terrible new content
damn it.
that we were originally sold on.
Oh, I really want to
hating it
jump.
back then. But
Please.
time does put a rosy filter on everything.
Please
In
let me
fact,
jump.
I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Are you gonna give me jumps?
Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
No, give me more jumps. I want more jumps, please. Oh, I can't have anything that I want. Can't have anything. Oh god, and
yes,
we're back.
The two doors. Who could have forgotten that?
Who could have forgotten? Yeah. They're the same. They're good. Yep, they're the fucking same. It does not matter. And we're back.
Else, there was your office.
I'll just...
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Are we gonna do the full sequence? Yep. Of course. What did I expect?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was...
this is fucking
I was
stupid.
different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I
now you're
weighed
not.
each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions.
Wait, are we talking about me or are we
became
talking
lazy,
about you?
And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship.
Aww.
And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion.
I'm a great companion. I am.
But, I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
No, I want to
I want
think
to
for
go back
you.
to how it used to be.
I'll think.
Yes, I can be on my
I'll do
own
your
again.
thinking.
I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
Press
I don't need
escape.
Stanley anymore.
Oh, okay, I didn't get to do
But
that.
he truly was so much fun to play with.
You can do it
You know
again.
what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
Of
Let's
course.
go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I
Okay.
did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Aww.
Okay, here we go.
He's so
This
adorbs.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
And we've reset. Is that actually the end?
This is the story of a man named
I'm
Stanley.
not skipping it because he might actually get mad at me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee
mad at
number
me.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Is this made by one
He sat at his
person?
desk in room 427 and
No
he pushed
way.
buttons on a keyboard. Orders came
There's
to
no
him
way.
through a monitor on his desk.
No,
telling him
the
what
credits have a
buttons
lot
to
of
push,
people in it. What
how
do you
long
mean?
to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in,
Aw,
as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I have.
And
I was
Stanley
made for this.
Was happy.
Just pressing buttons on a keyboard.
And
That's
then one
what
day,
I'm good at.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
The original one?
Something he would never quite
I
forget.
feel like when I played
He
that,
had been
that
at
had
his desk for nearly an hour
just one
when
person
he
too.
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Kevin, thank
No
you
one
so
had showed up to
much.
give him instructions. Call
5
a meeting,
months. Thank
or
you
even
so
say
much.
Hi. Never in
And
all
also, hi,
his
how
years
are
of the
you?
company had this happened.
I
This
can't believe
complete
I'm so
isolation.
happy.
Something
Not
was
just only
very
because,
clearly
you know,
wrong.
Kevin, thank you so
Shocked,
much.
Frozen
but
solid,
Also,
Stanley found
the
himself unable
event
to move
or
for
the
the
thing
longest
works.
time. But
I've
as
been
he came
having
to his
so
wits and
much
regained his senses, he got up from his
trouble.
desk and stepped out of his office.
I've been having so much issues with like the actual alerts for this channel. If you've, been here the past week or so, you know that for a fact that I've been having shit fucking issues with like it repeating, it just going like 4 times in a row for some reason, it popping off when it's not even supposed to go. It's just like, and it's fixed. I believe it's fixed. So, thank you, Kev, for letting me see that it's fixed. Because you can't test it. You can, but when I tested it, it said that it was correct.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hi, game. How are you?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wow, no co-workers. Oh, the bucket's fucking here. Do we get the bucket? I don't know. I want to do all endings, but I have no idea how to do all endings, so we're literally just winging it. I think if we'd get the bucket...
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled.
Yes.
He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Mm-hmm. So,
Stanley
if we
clutched
follow
the bucket
his...
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Hmm. Can I ask a friend? I mean, last time it wouldn't let me leave with the bucket. What if I give the closet a bucket?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I can't leave the bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
It's great.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Oh, I can sit here. Cool. Oh. Just a little calm before the storm. The 2013 remake that just had one more person, and this one had more.
The bucket was a grand adventure.
Really?
Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
I know. It's amazing. Wait a minute.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home.
Oh my god!
Here in the
time's actually correct.
Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
Oh my god, it's actually correct! That's crazy! Is that a quinkadink, or did I just not notice that last time?
The bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
You reached 125 tier in the battle pass. Oh my god, is it just me? This battle pass kind of sucks though, right? Like the previous one was better, and then... Oh wait, where did I go from here? What if I go over here? Yeah.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section
should...
and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I don't know about this. I mean, I went there, but did I go there with the bucket? I don't think I went there with the bucket. Did I go there with the bucket? Can I go here with the bucket? Is this a bad idea? You tell me now or I'll go. Is there a big red button? I'm gonna do it. I might do it. I might do it. Fine. Fine, I'm doing it. No one told me nothing. So, I'm doing it. This is a bad idea. Oh god.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad
What has to follow direction in Cat's mind, he walked left is the same thing as he couldn't walk right, which means he has to walk... Is this a fucking intervention? No. Take me back up. I will not. I'm not doing this. No. No. There's a fucking broom. I'm not leaving you, Bucket. I'm not leaving you. I'm not. You're mine. Take me back, please. Take me back. I don't want to. Hi, Salua. Yeah, it's been a fucking minute, hasn't it? I just really want the final boss player title. Fair enough. Well, then you've done great progress. Hello? Oh, I really don't want to do this. Okay, fine. Fine!
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
I'm
We've
more
come
concerned
together
about
here
this.
because we care about you very much. It's
Okay,
this
fine.
bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
But it's so
We're
amazing!
the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game.
Classic
like
characters.
the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel.
Wait,
they want
the
more of
Adventure
their
Line's a
favorite
person?
jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
You can't
Don't
take
you want
it
another
away.
story involving the Adventure Line?
I do like
we
the
could make
Adventure Line.
The Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Moving trucks!
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next?
Can I also go?
I played some silly music as well.
Shotgun! Da, 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 da. I'm just gonna say hey to my lovely friends. Ah! Oh, I can't open it. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 No, we're not doing that. Da, 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 da. Where are we going? Take me, Adventure Line. Take me where you want me to be. Whee! Where are we? Where are you taking me, actually? Whee!
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do
Drugs
that,
and
you're
hookers?
going to have to give something up.
I don't think we can do that. This is a family-friendly stream. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, no, don't like that. Bucket, don't be scared. Adventure Line, where are you taking me? This looks like the fucking way to hell. No, don't take me to hell. Not again. I don't want to go insane again. Yes, this looks great. This looks... I can't even close the door. Okay. Ah, okay. Hi there, is this the final boss? Why do I hear boss music? Can I hear boss music? That would probably make me feel better.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
I don't get it.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Ooh.
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No, 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 no.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley
don't take
Parable.
my
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels
Wait,
as
your
though it's
own
been
family
part
is
of the
doing
cast
it?
all along. Don't you
That's
agree?
nice. My family is
Can you
apparently
guess what
doing
the
it to
Bucket
me
Destroyer
too.
does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No, I don't want to.
Go ahead now, Stanley.
Kevin.
Say goodbye to the
Kevin,
bucket.
stop.
And then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Go over here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and your butt. No. Please.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give
Turn
it
it
the
off.
bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if
that
it
a
can't
button?
destroy
No.
your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality
Wait.
trait. Sure, I can
Wait.
hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join
Please
the
let me go
pantheon
there.
of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Please, I see it.
Well,
I
you
see
see,
it.
if
Please.
you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer,
How do
you'd
I
see
get
that its
there?
desire to crush buckets is so densely
can
loaded
jump-
with
I can't
complexity
jump,
and
so-
nuance that it's
Hey,
really
come
like
on,
10
please.
personality
Just
traits.
let me
What
up.
other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what
can't
sort of
see what it
Bucket Destroyer
says.
merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Can I just turn it off?
Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't
No.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the
Oh.
fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley.
Aha.
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Yes. I knew it. I knew we could break them, Bucket. I knew we could do this, Bucket. It's you and me, baby, for life. For life.
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation.
I don't
You had
care
so
about your
much
stupid
potential.
creation.
We were going to
I
do
want
such
my
marvelous
bucket.
things with you. Tell such
Spellbinding stories about you,
Hi,
all
Moa.
of it squandered now.
How are you?
Goodbye, new
I got
friend.
flashbanged.
For the moment in time that you
You
were
got
here,
flashed and then you got banged?
you
Wow.
were magnificent.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, I don't know if it was a good thing, but you know, sorry that happened to you. It's gone. It's gone forever. Me and the bucket will live a long, healthy, happy life together. It's my bucket and you can't take it from me.
Were gone. What could it
Cannot.
mean?
It's
Stanley
my
decided to
bucket.
go to the meeting room. The
Yoink.
good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do the bucket ending.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to
I
the
bet you're
meeting
not
room,
ready for
But
this.
Stanley had felt the
The
bucket
bucket
calling
ending?
to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I bet you're all wondering what's gonna
And
happen.
here it was. Had the bucket turned
Can't
out
tell
to
you,
be
can I?
correct? Well, no.
I don't even
Never
know.
mind.
The bucket
was
knows.
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I mean, I'm pretty.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What happens if I do that again? Is something else gonna happen? Let's try it. Only one way to find out. Whee! Oh.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd find this place
It's
eventually.
the same thing.
You see,
It's
your
never the
friends
same
and I
thing.
are concerned for you, Stanley.
Where's my skip
We've
button?
come together here because we care about you very much.
Also, what is
It's
this?
this bucket you're carrying around
Why is the
everywhere.
painting just a
The
fucking
bucket isn't even from the
tables?
original Stanley parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic
I don't like
characters from
you.
the
Can I
first game,
leave?
like the Adventure Line and
Do I
the
restart? Let's restart. Begin the game again. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
How do I get the
What could
bucket
it mean?
ending?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Yoink.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Aw.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Fine. Fine. Wait, where are you going again? Oh no, I went the wrong way. I could have gone through the cargo thing.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I don't really remember what I've done. Do we disagree? Yeah, let's disagree. Why not?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility
Oh,
of facing his
no.
boss, admitting he
Done
had
that.
left his post
I've
during
done this
work hours.
wrong.
He might be fired for that.
I've done
and in such
this
a competitive
wrong.
economy, why had he taken that risk?
God damn
All
it.
because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Aw,
And then
thank you,
something
Zed.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms.
I like
"Am
how
I
Zed
crazy?"
goes. This
he
will be
asked the
shorter
bucket.
than
The
usual.
bucket returned his gaze.
Or shorter
but
than
said nothing
normal,
at
and
all.
then his,
That's strange,
know,
Stanley thought.
answer
Usually
is still
the bucket is a source of guidance
paragraph.
and wisdom for me in difficult times.
Good night,
such
sleep
as
well,
these.
Zed.
He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday
No, it's not.
bucket.
No, this is
Someone
my
else's
bucket.
bucket, perhaps.
No.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all
No.
terribly wrong. Surely no good would come
Where's
from
my
this.
bucket?
Who knows what
No.
sorts of bizarre hallucinations
No.
Stanley might
No.
experience
My
without the
bucket.
psychologically
Where's the
grounding
bucket?
presence of his
Where's the
bucket.
bucket? No.
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
I've noticed that for a while now.
Floating off the ground.
Where's my bucket?
Oh, gracious.
I need my bucket.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Bucket?
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Where are you? I can't find you!
He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Wait.
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
No.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
I'll find you. I'll find you.
He had to return to his old friend.
Oh,
It was
gosh.
the only way to truly restore his
none of
sanity.
you have the
And then
stickers.
suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of
good.
work. But on
It's
this
actually
particular day,
Catley.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
Wait,
who had
what?
stumbled through town,
Why'd he-
talking and screaming to
Did you have
himself,
my
and then
bucket?
collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
She stole
Right away,
my
she knew what
bucket.
the problem was. This man had no bucket.
Oh.
Of course he'd gone mad,
That's
ranting
true.
and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of
Where's my
confusing
bucket
problems
when I
she would
need 'em?
soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
With the bucket. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. A
Yoink.
good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Very nice bucket. Now,
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
this gives me more options, I
This
think.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket
How do I do the
calling to
bucket
him,
ending?
telling him that
I
the
need to do the
employee
bucket
lounge
ending.
was simply the place to be.
No,
And
the
here
bucket
it
told me
was.
that.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Always.
this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I love that.
Stanley took the door
What
on his left to go
happens?
back to the meeting room.
If we bring the bucket over here. Right? Do
No.
everything.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What happens if I go down there with the bucket? Or I could go there. Oi!
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yes, bucket.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
No.
It should have alarmed him, of course,
You
because
have 10
buckets can't talk.
buckets?
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious
Can I
fact.
have one?
He was firmly convinced that the bucket
Does it
had
have
spoken
stickers
to
on
him,
it?
and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bucket, take me. Can I get off here? Whee!
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Not very dark.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Oh, this black room. Ooh, that's dark. Goodbye. Oh. Ah.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Okay. Hello? Anyone home? Who's this?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What?
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is nice. Bucket, we have an apartment. This is so nice. Wow, what a lovely apartment. Wait, is it us that owns all of these? Damn. Okay. I'll get you, Bucket. Hello, Stanley, it's me. You're Bucket. Press P to take me to work with you. Now let's watch some TV. Fine, TV is boring. Let's go here. Okay. P.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh, there you are. I missed you. They had to take me back home. Okay. I thought we didn't really go home, but okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
No,
to
stop
see him
this
delusional
intervention
like
shit.
this,
Come
obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
The bucket will listen. The bucket will hear you. Also, thank you, Salua, for the chat hydrate. Everyone, cheers from Salua. Okay, let's get this. There you are, my love. I've missed you. Alright, we'll go back to work. Whee!
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Nope,
Listen
I have to get
me.
my bucket.
It's
Bucket,
just
bucket,
a
bucket, bucket,
It
bucket,
can't
bucket,
think.
bucket,
It
bucket,
can't
bucket,
talk.
bucket, bucket,
All it will
bucket,
ever
bucket,
truly do
bucket,
for you
bucket,
is
bucket,
effectively
bucket,
transfer a
bucket,
liquid
bucket,
from
bucket.
one location to a different location.
And it does
That's
it brilliantly.
It doesn't do anything else.
Bucket, 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 bucket. Don't listen to the loud man. Press V for us to go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
There you
now
are.
all he cares about is his awful bucket.
Scared me there
this
for a
stupid
second.
hunk of metal.
Press C to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Cool.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Aww.
From now on, he's just
I
going
need
to
both
cling
of
to
you.
this bucket, this cold, empty bucket. This sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It does. And 2 nice stickers. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press Y to get back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more.
I played the demo.
To say, sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Just me and the bucket. Press G to relive the same day with me over and over. Sure.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
It's so much more. Press C to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. The bucket.
Do not take my bucket away from me.
What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing.
Wow, so romantic. You did this for me,
tell
bucket.
Me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Frying pan. Okay, you know, you put out a glass of water, you know, before we get going. That's pretty sweet of you. I don't want to know what happens past this point. Jazz nights with the bucket. Okay, fine.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket,
We're having
Stanley.
cozy time.
I need it.
Close
give
the
it
door.
to me now. Give it, or
Close
I'll...
your eyes. Uh-oh. The bucket's gonna kill the narrator or something. Go back to work, Stanley. Okay. Uh-oh. Kevin?
My God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming. 1,000? You people have got to be nuts.
Sorry. Sorry. How about 50?
How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
I'm sorry, okay? So I had sexy time with the bucket and that doesn't even count? We're just gonna, like, override that? That doesn't even matter to you? Wow.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Why am I crying from the bucket story? Honestly, same. I think
Stanley
I want
clutched
some from the bucket,
tightly
you
to his
know.
chest and entered the door on his
Barking,
left.
that's not very nice. You would get it if you had feelings too. I forgot where we went last time. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we went
This
over
was not
here.
the correct way to the meeting room.
And the
But
bucket
Stanley
knew
had
it.
felt the bucket calling
No.
to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to
No.
go back to the meeting room.
No, said the bucket.
No, said the bucket.
Don't
Told
go
you.
to the meeting room. Go
I
somewhere
wanna see
else.
if
The
this
cargo
is
lift, yes.
like-
Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
We'll do that after. What happens if I go there? Whee!
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the
I'm
lift
generally
all the way
nice.
to the top.
Not.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Fall!
Stanley did not
Aw.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this
Take me
obvious
there.
fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him,
Okay.
and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No. It's not the bucket. I hear the bucket pathologically. I can only hear you. He didn't comment on this, which makes me uneasy. So when he doesn't comment on something, it's usually... No! No!
No, stop.
No!
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
I
here?
forgot.
Unless- What if the problem is that
I
you
forgot.
actually don't know what is a bucket and
Oh,
what
not
isn't a
this
bucket? I
again.
suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
Are we
up
gonna
to
do
this
the quiz
point,
again?
Which, if that's true,
Fine, I'll
well,
do the
my
quiz.
goodness,
See if I care.
I think we have to do
See if I
something
care.
about it.
Mhm.
This
I'll do it.
misunderstanding could
I'll
have
do it.
dire consequences on the entire rest of the game, if not
You think I
addressed
won't?
quickly
You
and
think I
properly.
won't, but I'll do it.
So much
I'll
of
do
the
it.
impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and
Isn't
isn't
a bucket. Well, I know what a
Please,
bucket is.
Step in here for a moment.
Not dark at all. I'll just go into the darkness. Sure. Yeah, why not?
Now then, I'm going to run you through
Okay,
some
Chad, I'm
test
gonna need you.
scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing
Chad, I'm
you
gonna
is
need
a
you here.
bucket.
I'm
Simple
gonna need
enough,
your
right?
help.
This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
I'll need you for this.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
I wish I could inspect it. It could be a holographic one. It could be a car. But it could also be a painted one. It's a painting. It just looks like one, you know? My gut feeling is telling me that that's not a bucket. So no.
Correct.
Told you.
It is a hologram of a bucket,
Told ya.
not an actual bucket.
Slay. Okay. We fucking did it. Next.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
There's something off about it. You know, I can't tell what, but there's something just like... It's not as shiny as it usually is, you know? And it doesn't have my stickers on it. So... Look at the shine from my bucket. That doesn't have that. I'm gonna go ahead and say no on this one, Mr. Kevin.
Correct.
Yes.
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I know this. I'm so good at this. I love this game. When do I get my $1 million, by the way?
Item
like-
3.
Also, is it like...
Is this a bucket?
I'll take PayPal, I guess. That has shine. Look at that. That looks different, right? Maybe? I think it's the same fucking thing, but honestly, I think that might be a bucket. Oh. My mind is telling me no. But my body's telling me yes. Maybe? Ooh, this is gonna sting if it's not. Ooh.
Correct.
Yes.
This is a bucket.
I've gotten so good at this. I'm a pro.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I think last time we did yes on this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. That is not a bucket.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next
You're
one.
welcome. Whee! Can I have the tractor if I like win this? I would love that.
Is this a bucket?
Now you're confusing me. What if there's a bucket in there? That the last one wasn't like that open, right?
Correct.
Yes!
This is a bucket.
Cool. You're not even gonna explain that one? No? Okay. I could have used an
Item
explanation.
6. Is this a bucket?
Look at the handle, right? Is the handle wrong? Ooh. Also 2 hydrates. I'll hydrate while we think about this, okay? Thank you for the hydrates, Vigilante. You won't farm me for free music recommendations? It's not actually free, because I will be paying for it at the end of the year by streaming for however long the playlist gets. So you're literally making me suffer more by putting one in there. It's a weird playlist, let me tell you. I don't think this is a bucket. I don't know, but I don't think this is a bucket. I don't know. Do you think this is a bucket? Bucket, what do you think? Okay. Please.
Trick
Oh my god,
question.
I've got everything
Both.
right.
Gotcha.
Thank god. Suffer? Yes.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Because we're
Let me
gonna
see,
do
should be
that
around
at the
here
end of the
somewhere.
year. So basically... Wait, what? What? Anyway, we are at the end of the year. I will stream for however long the playlist is, which means that the playlist could be, you know, a week long. It's probably not going to be. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But however long it is, I will be streaming. So, it's a lot. Is this the playlist on the Discord server? I don't think so. You haven't posted it, have you? I think it's like a... They've been keeping it a secret so that no one knows how long it is. I'm not even allowed to know. And I've asked like 4 times, so, you know. Maybe you're the exception and then you can tell me how long it is. I don't think this is a bucket. No.
Yes. Thank
Literally
you.
everything
There's
right.
nothing here.
I
Of
haven't
course
gotten
it isn't
a
a
single
bucket.
wrong. I'm
We both know
so
full
good.
well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait,
When am I getting
when
my
I say
million?
nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight,
Well-
Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Ding!
You know what?
I'm too confused to even sort it
I
out.
want everything.
I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
I think chat might be a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin
Aww.
with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
I mean, I already
can't
did.
have that. I'm sorry.
It's already taken me, I'm sorry. We had a very intimate night with candlelight.
Okay, here we go.
And, whee!
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Oh, my crosshair.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
He's cool.
How could... Except me.
Yay!
I'm not a bucket after all. And you,
I'm
Stanley,
proud.
you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is
Well,
wonderful
maybe.
news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
We'll just make one.
Tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
So the game is the bucket? I mean, I did get crushed with the bucket.
Quite a pleasant amount of bumpscosity we've got today, wouldn't you say? Very enjoyable.
Thank you. I chose it myself. I can't be without him.
Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker.
Can't be without him.
He would become both of those things.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I'm testing
but
shit.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Suffer.
telling him that the employee
Thank you, Arkin.
lounge was simply
Thank
the
you.
place to
I
be.
appreciate it.
And here it was.
You know what?
Had the bucket
Since you
turned
made me
out to be
suffer,
correct, was no,
you want to make me
never
happy?
mind.
Actually,
The
don't
bucket
answer
was
that.
wrong.
But you can.
Stanley took the door on his left
By
to
subscribing.
go back to the meeting room.
Hi, close your door.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Shit, I
The
need a key
cargo
card.
lift, yes. Go there.
Can I get
Go
a
to the
key card?
cargo lift.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Where will this take me? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the part that I missed. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've
Okay.
lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Is it because I have the bucket?
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
I see you there.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
It sure is.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it.
Oh, this is
Still
so
haven't
stupid.
figured out why I see the world so
The slow
differently
pan
when
as
this
well.
bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so...
D.
What do I
Buckety.
do with this treasure?
Maybe put something in it. I don't know.
I can monetize it.
What happens if you put water in the bucket?
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Okay. Gone
This
a little bit
is
crazy.
my golden ticket. But
You
I
know
have
what?
to be
Back
careful,
up. Back up.
because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh.
What's that? Who's there?
Not the bucket.
Camporata.
What the fuck? This is genuinely creepy. Boo. Are you kidding? That's so creepy. Holy shit. That was really good. If they went for a boo right there, I would have been scared.
All of his co-workers were good.
I'm just gonna do this. Viscosity to 76.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yes, it does. Well, a little bit, I suppose. It just adds to the story. Wait, who farted? Can I pop this? I wish I could pop balloons. That would be fun. Am I crazy, or is this... No, it goes right here. Why is the layout? Okay. What? I think I might have done everything with the bucket, right? Except do like the right thing. Probably. Maybe. And I haven't left him in the broom
Not
closet.
everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very
Yes.
lucky indeed.
I'll take you to the end, bucket. I'll take you to the end.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Fine. I don't like it, but bucket, this is for you.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's
Don't
warmth
care.
and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where
No.
he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Where I guess the key code, because I have never played this before
Stepping
and I
into his
just
manager's
don't
office,
know it.
Stanley
Wait,
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
actually
any
forgot.
human life.
I'll have to listen to it.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing
Well,
presence
it's a
of the bucket.
cat.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's
Ew, it's
warmth and
people.
guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh yeah.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the
Oh.
PIN number for the keypad
Oh.
was 2845.
2, 8, 4, 5.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was
So
the
dark.
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Ooh. Lovely, lovely. Let's go, bucket. It's you and me, baby. We're going to the end. Even if that's hell, I'll go there with you because you're mine.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Wait, there's like...
Soothing
wait,
him, comforting him, reassuring that
How
in this
deep are we
darkest moment of
going?
uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Will it? Ah, I fucking hate that every time. Every time. You gotta fix that.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I forgot. Sure, we're gonna end the world together. Why not? Beep boop, beep boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket
I have
both
no
wondered to themselves.
idea. Good night, water legend. Camera, lights.
The monitors jumped to life,
Action!
and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No, don't drop
Everyone
the bucket.
in the
Damn.
office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea
I want to
pigs.
sit there with the red one.
The
That looks
bucket had never
comfy.
seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
that?
it that everything would be fine.
Don't worry, Bucket. We're gonna do this together. It's okay. It's alright.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Huh.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Who knows?
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
Bucket,
He
it's okay.
squeezed the bucket tighter.
Bucket, it's
His
okay.
one friend in the entire
Don't worry.
world. At this point,
Where are we going?
he could trust no one
Uh-oh.
except for the bucket.
Can't see anything. Did we stop? Oh, we stopped.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Yeah, I kinda
Controls
forgot
labeled
about
with
this.
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Oh.
Two best friends.
Uh-oh. Oopsie daisies.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
What?
Was it over?
I don't know. You tell me. I can't see anything. It's so dark.
Yes, they had done it.
No!
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their
No!
greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the
Not
evil mind
this!
control machine.
Not
Freedom was
this!
now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Let me out, please.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Aww.
What? Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not
believe
about
it.
to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
Look,
Until
there's the
finally
little
the truth hit Stanley
house.
square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
Everyone would do
Gurgling
everything for the
lengths not to
bucket.
part with the bucket.
Yeah.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
That's a good
Not
point.
while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But
Aw.
at least
You
he
wanna
has
just,
the
like,
bucket.
Get
To be
one of
trapped
those,
eternally in darkness
you know, where you
isn't
open
really
shit.
so bad,
Crowbar.
Stanley thought to himself.
Open
As
it.
long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Aww. Let me out, please. I've never actually tried to get out.
All
Cause
of
like,
his co-workers
is the
were
ending
gone.
different?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Why
simply
is all
missed a memo.
these
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's different. Also achievements. Complete the journey variable. Alright, let's do it. Bucket, you're gonna stay here. I'm gonna... Mwah. Why is... That's weird. What does that mean? Ooh. Ooh. That's never gone to 2 before. That's cool. Which means they actually do have impact. Aha.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll actually follow you this time. I'll be a good Stanley. I'll be a very good Stanley just for you. How about that?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But I like it.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Just like it. We got a thing here. We've got this thing that I don't know the name of.
That Stanley was still just sitting
We've
in
got
the
some
broom
duct
closet.
tape.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact
Rope.
with, he'd be justified in some way.
Wait,
As
is
it
the rope
is,
dangerous?
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
A wrench. This one's a wrench. And this one's a claw. I want to say claw, but I don't think that's a claw.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
No.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I'm just
Please offer me
suspecting.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm just trying to think of the words for this one, honestly. Do you have any ideas?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If
Well-
I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it
I
didn't even
suppose.
occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It's
I
significant
never would
to
have
me,
thought
though.
to mention it.
I like it. It's a great broom closet. Can't believe you made this. You know?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say,
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite.
I
That's
hope
how
your
I
friends
speak,
find
yeah.
this concerning.
Wait, is this gonna... How long can I make this go for?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the
What?
job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Okay, now
That
we're
or
getting
with drug
rude.
money. Also, Stanley's
That's-
addicted to drugs and hookers.
Not again. Oh, you made me
Well,
sad.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that
Uh-oh.
your body is
Are you
taken
gonna
care
play
of
a loud
before
noise?
it begins to decompose.
I'm probably turn that down.
Anyone who happens
Oh,
to
okay.
be nearby,
I thought he
the
was gonna
person
do
at
like
this
an
computer
alarm.
is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. Can't make me. Staying. I like how I said I'm actually gonna finish the game for once and listen to what he says, but there's something in me that just says no. You know? No, nothing else to say. I thought there was a fermenting. Maybe you can make one. You know? The broom closet of love on cardboard. That doesn't even make sense. Why is it inside of the pipe? That's not how things work. Can I at least take this on my journeys? No? This? Fine, I'll go if that's what you want. Fine, I'll go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Oh.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Nuh-uh.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Okay.
A fish? Fungus?
I'll find
Look,
a monkey.
You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Wait, really? What if I stay a little longer? Nothing? No? Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine. I'll do what you want. This time. And I remember the code, so that's... Haha.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Could you
stunned
imagine
to discover
living in
not
an
an
office
indication
like
of any human
this being
life.
your
Shocked,
office?
unraveled, Stanley wondered in
wild.
disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling
So good.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Do 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 do. Boop. Whee! Take me down country roads. No, wrong one. Okay. Fine. Okay, is this gonna sparkle on me again? Damn it. Kevin, I've been
Stanley
trying
walked
to
straight
tell
ahead
you.
through the
Fix
large
it.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's just gonna kill me. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, hello. Get on with it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
isn't he
hold?
here when I can
Stanley thought to
technically
himself. Did he have the strength
get
to
up?
find out?
Maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is. I wonder what would happen. Can I save? No. It would be really fun. But I don't want to go all the way back. But it would be kind of fun to see if he
Now
had
the
something to
monitors
say.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Not freedom.
This mind control facility,
Where am I?
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh, that's
Had Stanley
cute.
really been under someone's control all this time?
I think
Was
I'm
this the only reason
over
he was
there.
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
What am I
accept
doing?
it blindly?
I'm just a locker. Okay. Well,
No. He refused to believe
Goodbye,
it.
me.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
probably.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here
Well,
was the
Stanley's not
proof.
very
The
bright.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, you have to actually go online to be able to get through that door. The last time when I did, it just kind of closed on me. Alright, I don't have a bucket. Can I get out now, please? Please. I'll be nice.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yes, Kevin. Darkness ensues.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Ooh,
was it over?
Tell me.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Where did they go?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized what actually mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Aww.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
The house is kind of bad, though.
Through the
I don't like the house now. I liked it before. Oh. Still a gap.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aww. I did it! And now we can fuck around with a bucket. What the fuck? Nuh-uh. Are you kidding me?
All of his co-workers were gone.
No,
what could it mean? Stanley
Look
decided to go to the
whiteboard
meeting
ending.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
I'm actually touching
but it
the
didn't
door.
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Bucket's here. Is it my... Oh, it is my bucket. Yeah, property of Stanley. Well, I cannot not do this. What is that flashbang kind of screen? Well, I didn't make it. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Dog mode. Oh, now every time I click somewhere, it just goes... Oh, it's incredibly annoying. Is this it? Why is the texture weird? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? What? Why is it all weird? What did I do to make it weird? Wait, is there a screen I can press anywhere? Maybe it's the screen thing? I am so confused.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about no?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
God, I don't want to go there. Gotta click all the doors just in case.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little.
What?
This made him smile.
What?
At last, proof that he was human.
What? Okay, Stanley's gone insane. Sorry.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Really don't do with this information. The telephone brings me to... Where does the telephone bring me to? Chat, tell me what to do. Do we go there or do we go there? I don't like choices. I don't know how to get to where I'm supposed to be. Some Valorant players are a different braid. Oh, damn. I can freaking imagine. So if everything was blue and the whiteboard ending... Wait, whiteboard ending.
And so
Meeting
he
room.
detoured through the
There's
maintenance section,
whiteboards.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait, is this actually... Can I go back? No? Okay. How are you, Josh? I mean, you can't be good considering that you've been playing Valorant.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Wait, there's no
Feeling
whiteboard
a
stuff.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
No.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
This
there.
is the same, right? Yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. No secrets, the keypad.
Oh,
Stanley
shit, I
pushes
didn't
some
have to
buttons.
do
Oh,
it.
hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Quelle surprise indeed, indeed. Let's go, shall we? Even he's gotten sick of me. Holy shit. And now it's so much faster as well. Damn. You haven't fixed it. You still haven't fixed it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. You might call me stupid for doing this, and it might be stupid, but I
The
don't care.
lights rose on
I'm
an
doing it.
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret
can't tell
did
me
this
not
place
to.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, now. Oh. This is so stupid. Whee! Oh.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
did it!
Welcome.
Thank you.
See, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you.
Thank
anyway,
you.
when it came time to
Very
update
dark
the
down
game,
here.
we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
Thank you.
New content.
It
You can call
wasn't
it
stupid.
The bottom of the mind control room ending.
It
if
wasn't
that enhances your perception
stupid.
of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
I
Always
do.
more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this?
We wrote a new piece of music just
Oh, I
for
love
this
that.
section.
Thank you.
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's
Oh.
just for you. That's how special you are.
You're so nice.
We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Weirdly enough, I feel very satisfied.
Good job, you did it.
Good job. I did it. Da, da, da.
3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Honestly, I'm forever pleased with myself. I did not think that that would work.
Should have been careful, you should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending, now it's an ending. I believe in you, I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job.
Oh, you feel tipsy?
Good job.
Probably shouldn't do this then.
Good job, you did it.
Whee!
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
I did
Good
it.
job, you did it. Good job,
Aren't you
did it.
proud of me? Whee! Wait, that's it? Oh. Is this Arctic Monkeys? Yes, that's their new content. Okay, the clock's wrong. Oh, I was so happy before.
Whoa, the bumpscosity in here is really getting up there, isn't it? No matter, the story must carry on no matter how much or how little bumpscosity there is.
I need to get the ending with the screens, but I genuinely do not know how to. Also, everything's looking like decent, so maybe we're fine. Where's the input? That feck is fucking with my head. Wait, has there always been a door there? Have you always been there? Curious. Also, I hate that that door is open.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Can
but
I
it
go
didn't make
there?
a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Bucket, I love you.
It takes a lot of
But I'm gonna do
humility
something.
to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No.
But Stanley
know
had
where it
felt
is
the bucket
correct?
calling to him, telling him that the
But you
employee
don't.
lounge was simply
It's
the
gonna
place
be okay.
to be.
Bucket, stop crying. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Shh.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay, I
And so
kind
the
of
two
forgot
them
how I
detoured
get there,
through the
but
maintenance
I'm
section and
gonna
walked straight ahead to the
hopefully
opposite
be
door.
okay. Making a mega
Still
build
no
on
one was
Minecraft
here.
Creative,
Stanley
and it's
needed the
difficult.
bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours.
Can
But
I place
alas,
the bucket?
no stickers.
Wait, I genuinely... I can't even place the bucket! I thought that was an ending! No! Well, I did say I wouldn't give up on the bucket, but giving up on the end bucket is kind of difficult. Also, you don't want to know what he did to me in that bedroom. It was quite something. I wouldn't know how to...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
I need to
the
give him
boss's
away.
office.
I can't be with the bucket anymore. What are you gonna say now, huh?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Huh.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed
It's not
in
like
the
I
tender
tried to give him
spiritual
away just
connection
now.
he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the
Wait,
keypad
Josh, do
behind
this.
the boss's desk.
There you have one.
Nor in his bliss of simply being
I
near
don't
the
know if you'd
bucket
call it a
did he have
cathedral,
any
but it's a
notion
church.
that the pin number for the keypad
Make this one.
was 2845.
And make a big tree next to it. Wouldn't that be nice? Make this. Take a screenshot right now. Make this. Excuse me. Big hiccups.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm
Trying to
letting
input
people do
anything on the
this.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Lovely paintings. I think you should make this.
2845.
What's that? Bunch of noise? I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything, Bucket? No. Me neither. Can you read a book while we wait for the manager to come here?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got
so
the hell along
stupid.
with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, so I should probably reset because I'm pretty sure that we've done everything down here, but who knows? Who bloody knows? You're welcome, Josh. Oh my god. Gets me every
Stanley
time.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay. What happens if I make it down with the bucket?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
That might be a stupid idea. Nope. We're going through. Don't know why. We're doing it. Also, any screens I can like do anything with? I don't get the screens, and I don't get
the
the
monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in
whiteboard
shock.
thing.
Everyone in the office was being
There has to be
videotaped,
some Easter eggs
monitored
about
like guinea
that.
pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the
How should
bucket
I
been told to do
know?
things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Me, apparently.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He
Take me
squeezed the
up
bucket tighter. His
country
one friend in the
road
entire world. At this point,
to the
he could trust
place
no one except
I
for the bucket.
belong. West Virginia.
But here was the
Mountain
proof. The heart of the
Power.
operation. Controls
I'm
labeled
gonna
with
try to go
emotions.
into that
happy,
room over
or
there.
sad, or content.
I don't even know if it's
Walking,
possible, but
eating, working,
I'm gonna
all
try.
of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Of course he did. Well, we're shutting it down, right?
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the
What?
controls. Stanley gasped in horror.
Bucket, no!
Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
I'm trying
How
to
could
make...
the bucket have betrayed
No.
him like this?
I can't get to the
Stanley
end.
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared
Oh.
upon the enormous screen.
Oh.
Birds. Silly.
Ah,
Silly
silly birds.
The control buttons became active again.
Oh. Ooh. That's like a little, like, nice little one, but this one's like a big, scary one. Onto the big... Oh.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it
I like
dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all
I love
over the
penguins.
world. The mind controls are
Fuck
only
yes.
a facade
Actually, I want to see
to
all of them
disguise
until we
its
get back
true
to...
intentions.
Oh,
Had the bucket known this all
so
along?
cute.
Stanley marveled at the metal
Don't like
genius in
those.
his hands.
No.
The one who
Pretty
had
cool,
pointed
though.
him towards this incredible discovery.
No, they're angry as fuck.
Stanley and the bucket never
Ooh,
found
cool.
freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Honestly, this is a
living
great
through
place.
live streams of the silliest birds
Are these live?
imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken,
I want to get back to the
this one
penguins.
was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
No, don't end. Don't. No. I really wanted to enjoy that. God damn it. You like the parrots? The parrots were nothing in compared with the big, feckin' cool ones, which is penguins. I love a bit of penguins. Also, let's do 2 hydrates thanks to Vigi. So cheers, Vigi, and I hope you were sipping too. Also, I just noticed we're not on the correct Stanley Parable because my mods don't understand that. Stanley Parable is a completely different game, obviously. They're very different. One of them is an Ultra Deluxe and one of them is not, so the other
All
one
of his
is
co-workers were gone.
expensive.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
It's like an
Perhaps he had
iPhone
simply
and
missed a
then
memo.
fake iPhone, I suppose. Okay, everything's the same. I don't like it when everything's the same. Don't know what to do. Where's my input thing? Shit. Gotta find my input. Penguins are great. Thank God someone else.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Thinks the
open
same
doors,
thing.
he entered the door on his left.
I'm sipping my beer. Ooh. That's nice. They trying to get you banned? Honestly? Yeah. Now how do we get... What? Is this supposed to happen? This isn't supposed to happen, right?
Yet there was not a single person
What?
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Huh?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming
How
to a
about
staircase,
no?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Not the bosses again. We've done
Here's
this so...
the door, just go.
Thanks. Thanks. I love this game. It's so good. Wait, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Wait, my clicker's gone. Oh. My clicker's not gone. Okay, what are you doing here? What? Wait, what about this door? Did I check you? Plant?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
How
well.
is that
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
long?
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
just a long way? Like hallway. This game doesn't make any sense
It was
sometimes.
okay.
It was okay. Nothing else to say? No.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, I can stop. Do not lie if you're lying. Right now. Stop it. Aren't you gonna say something? I didn't...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
There we go.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, can I get there? Secret door? Secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door. They wouldn't put that in and not, like, let me, right? Also, can I go over there? Oh, don't want to do that. It is an open door. I mean, it might break my legs, but let's do it. Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
No, I wanted to go to the...
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
You're kidding. God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Any
Stanley decided to
input?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Input,
simply missed a
input.
memo.
Where's my input? Please? Aw. Good night, Josh. Well, when you eventually do it. God, what is happening? The map keeps changing. Wait a minute. This isn't how it usually goes, is it? This is not how it usually goes. Where are we? Where are you taking me? Not sure I like this. Where are we going? Oh. Why is it blue? Why are you blue?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Never.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
This game is so
Perhaps
fun.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I
just to
recommend
admire
if you
it.
haven't played it, like play the first
It
one.
was okay.
Okay, now he's just repeating himself.
But eager to get back to business,
You remember
Stanley
watching
took the
Jacksepticeye
first open
play
door
as
on
while
his
ago?
left.
Fair enough. I don't know how to get certain stuff. I feel like I've done basically everything, but I also feel like I haven't done it. I got the, Maybe there's a
Stanley
way.
was so bad at
There has
following
to be a way.
directions, it's incredible
There
he
has
wasn't
to be a
5
way.
years ago.
There has to be a way. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. Ah! Oh, almost jumped off. What if I jump onto something? Can I be fine? Why would they leave it open if I can't go there? Why would they do that to me? Why would they put a door there? Why would they put doors up there? It doesn't make sense. Can I jump onto the boxes? Oh, I don't frickin' know. I'm gonna do it.
But in his eagerness to prove
Damn
that
it.
he is in control of the story
Damn
and
it.
no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Don't know how to do it. There's like, I think there's 3 endings that
All
I'm
of his
missing.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This
Stanley
one
decided to
is
go to
probably
the meeting
one
room.
of them. I
Perhaps
don't
he
know
had
what this
simply missed a memo.
means.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
See, they
he
all
couldn't
sound
find a
like
trace
louder
of
than
his
the other
co-workers.
ones. Right? I'm sure you can get there somewhere. Chekhov's gun? Chekhov's gun? What do you mean? What does that mean? Also, how do I do the input? Game's hard. Also, I can't even go to the new content anymore. Not even allowed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I might have done this wrong.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Shit.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No, did it wrong. Oh my god. This is a
Someone was following
nightmare.
Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
No. That is so rude. Oh, fuck off. Why would you say that? Is there actually gonna be a person or something? Is the narrative principle that states... Oh yeah, if there's a gun, it has to be for a reason. That's true. I've heard that before. Same thing as like, if
When
a character...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Basically, if you're watching like a movie, anything, if a character dies once and then like fake dies or whatever and they're fine, that's just the emotional thing of preparing you for their actual death later. Like, I actually watched someone talk about this and it's like an actual thing. If you can think of any character that fake dies and then they actually die, there's a shit ton of them. Like, it's just to get you emotionally prepared, you know? Yeah, wait, so we're doing this one.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Your fake deaths suck. One of the worst one has to be Jon Snow.
Okay.
Because, like, if he would have died right
But
there,
eager to get back to business,
the story would have
Stanley
actually
took the first
been
open
good.
door on his left.
like, in the end. How do I get to the... You know what? Also, there's no person behind me, so...
Stanley was so bad at following
man is evil.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hee hee. I'm great at direction. What could you ever mean? I want to go up
Look, Stanley,
there.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
Jane
but
and the
you
Virgin?
all this time.
Haven't seen that one,
There's
actually.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Don't think I
Please,
actually took this
stop
call
trying
last
to make every
time, did
decision
I?
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
I just
me.
pulled the plug.
I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put
Oh, there's
your work
balloons.
aside. To let
That's
her
cool.
back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who dis? Never dated a woman. Ah! Went
That's
too
her,
far.
Stanley. You need to be the one
Yeah,
to
last
do
time I
this,
just pulled the plug.
to reach out to her. If you
But
can
they're
truly
calling
place
me.
your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, flashbanged. Good night, Josh. Sleep tight. What? What? Was it meant to crash the game? um. Was that meant to happen? Was that just... Did it just crash? It didn't say it crashed unexpectedly, so I'm guessing that was the point? What the fuck was that in the end, though? Stanley Parable. Wait, no, it doesn't. Stanley Parable. And then... Wait. Telephone. I didn't answer. No, I did though. Telephone ending. What? This is not what happened to me. If the call is from the Future Happiness Foundation, what does that even mean? His wife, a future happiness, or a random stranger, answering the call from the... Wait, what? Is it meant to crash? What? I'm... I wasn't taken to the apartment ending. I don't think that was meant to happen. Wait. Crash. Unplug the phone, ending my front. What? Okay, that was not supposed to happen, I think. It just showed me something weird at the end of it, though. Okay, let's try and open it again, I guess. That's so strange. That is so weird. Please enter the current time. Oh, I get to put my favorite time. I could put 13:37. Let's do that. Oh, I can't put 13. Oh, well, I guess I'll do my birthday or something. There we go. Cool. Your favorite time of day? It is. How did you know? Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Well, I didn't actually. I just followed your directions. Now I'm curious how accurate. Let's use another slider to find out. Inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. Oh god, this is stupid. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me just whip up some new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Okay, of course. Of course. Oh, this game's wild. Okay, so what's gonna happen when we get in?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
Oops. Well, I guess. Sorry, Kevin. I misclicked.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Everything's
Stanley
the same.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's no cardboard boxes or anything. What? That's not been there before. What? Why have you done this? Don't like that.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
We're
doors,
back here.
he entered the door on his left.
Can you go back? I don't think we did this right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
What happens if I
Perhaps he
jump
wanted to stop
off?
by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Just
it.
do everything wrong? Yeah, do everything wrong. That sounds like a good idea
truly
without
a
the
room worth
bucket.
admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Get fucked.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're gonna get penalties.
Look, Stanley,
I really
think
wish I
perhaps we've
could go
gotten off
over
on the
there.
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
You
Really,
jump onto
I'm
the
not.
truck?
I realize that investing in
Oh.
your trust, but in his eagerness to
Shit.
prove that he is in control of the story
I
and
could
no
not.
one.
Oopsies. Well, I had
All
to
of his
test
co-workers
it.
were gone. What could it mean?
I had
Stanley
to...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Oh no,
simply
it's
missed a
gone.
memo.
There it is. Awaiting input. Input received. Oh. Can I find another one now? Okay, input received. Okay. Curious.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Or
admire
I'll
it.
actually do what I say this time.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What
It
a
is.
gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this
Joker.
room
Sleep
was now
tight.
too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whee!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley,
I can't
think
believe they
perhaps we've
put
gotten
that
off on the wrong
down
foot
there
here.
and
I'm not
didn't
your
let me
enemy,
go through
really,
it.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
No
someone
way.
you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Me?
Someone you've forgotten about.
What? Really? I was
Yeah.
in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Well,
Are you
just
that
you.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you
wanna
of
go
this,
over
but I really
there.
do want to help you, to show
do I
you
get over
something
there?
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Where? Danger's my middle name. Okay, we have no bucket this time. So... Oh yeah, we're
Now
here.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
This one? Okay. I'll get there. You mean this one? Sure.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Do you see? There's nothing here.
I remember
I haven't even
this.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Make me a game.
Broken
Make me a
rooms,
good
exposed
one.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I don't remember. What if I go over here? Oh yeah.
Okay,
remember.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this
I'm very
party
much
train
into it.
rolling. Here, based on the
Weapons keep
data
it
from
low.
your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a
Probably
look.
have. Oh yeah, I don't like this one. It's just mean to me. What about this one? And same thing.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Baby, isn't
You
it?
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I don't like this game.
In this game, the baby crawls
Turn
left
down your volume
towards
now.
danger. You click the button
Do
to
it.
move him back to
Trust
the
me.
right. And if he
Turn down the
reaches
volume
fire,
right now.
you fail. It's a very meaningful
If you don't, it's not.
game.
It's
All
not
about
on
the
me.
desperation
It's
and
literally
tedium
not
of
on me.
endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Daily
I
mental
think the
torture
art
called League.
world will
Check.
really take
Crying.
notice.
Double check.
But of
Uninstall
course,
the game.
the message of the
triple
game
check.
only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
Oh, I'll
why
do this
don't
for
you
4
give it
hours,
4
yeah.
hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be
of
sure to
course.
keep notes on your experience.
How am I gonna? This is so loud. So 4 hours of this, right?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
A lot of
because if it's
both,
the latter, well,
mister.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience
Do
for
I
me.
get to,
I'm not
like-
even going to try. I'm out. I'm out.
Can I
I'm
rate
done.
it?
It's over.
Wait.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Wait,
oh,
come
hey,
back.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Love to play some Talos Principle, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Which one? Do I get a gun? Please give me a gun. CSGO? No.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I
What's
can't
our
say.
backstory? What is our motivation?
We fire.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as
Watch
a creepy man, spying
the
on innocent civilians below
fire.
you from up high in your creep tower.
Stop.
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be
Not
it.
the
What a fascinating
Lord
venture into
talks.
the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about
The
this game,
cookbook.
Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I don't wanna. Oh, Space Puffs. My favorite. The difficult. Death strikes at 2. Ah. It's freeze. Wow. Wait, what happens if I go the other way? It's probably nothing. La 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 la. I've never actually played Firewatch. I have had it on my wish list for like
No,
the longest
can't
time.
be.
But never got to it.
It is.
I was
It's
so
an
scared that
open
this game was
world
gonna,
game.
like,
Good God, quickly
know.
block it off.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Just
thank
gonna
goodness,
spoil it,
Stanley, what a
but
close call.
yeah.
You really wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods
I
now,
think I'm
Stanley.
missing a few endings, but I
Okay,
don't
I'm
have
going
to
get
get
us
to
out of
any
here.
of them.
Let's
It's
find
so
another
weird.
game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
I would love to if they pulled up like CS. That would
Wonderful.
be amazing.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility
Wow, it's
that you could get
Overwatch.
lost here.
Lucio
Now
Ball.
this is game design.
What?
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Actually, I want to go to the blue one. Blue
Okay,
one's
so what
pretty.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do
Love
a
sports
touchdown
ball.
together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Wow. What happens if I do nothing? No, not playing your stupid game.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable
Oh.
little story that I worked so hard on?
We're working on a timer.
Stanley, I have a thought.
Wait
and
for
I realize I'm not a
me.
sportsologist, but if one
can
ball
run.
generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes... Hold on. What are you doing?
Whee!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You
Filing
can't do it.
cabinets.
You know that. Stanley, come back.
I don't remember doing this. This happened last time? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh. Don't remember this happening. Why does it look like a horror game? Don't like... Kevin? Kevin? Oh, this is genuinely quite creepy. I don't like it. What is this? I don't remember this happening last time. I really don't. Did this happen? No, it didn't. Are you sure, Buggy? No, is there one? What in the actual... What? What? Am I supposed to do something? No, this is genuinely so uncomfortable. Because he's not here. He's not saying anything. Did I go the wrong way?
I wonder what he found.
Oh,
If what he wanted was
thank
to be
God.
the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten
I
it.
hate when he
Down in
leaves.
wherever he is
I
right
hate
now.
when he leaves.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
No, I
And if
missed
he's
you.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll
I
understand
love the
soon what I
skip
was
button
trying
room.
to
I
tell
want to
him.
go back to the skip
needs
button
me.
room.
Someone
That's
who
the
will wrap
best.
everything up at the end to make sense out of the
How
chaos
are you enjoying
and the
it?
fear and the confusion.
I'm
That's
enjoying
who I
it very
am.
much.
That is
but
what I mean to this world.
there's like a few
Yes.
endings that I
Yes,
can't
I'll
get
be
to.
back. There's no other
One of them is
way.
the loading
Once
screen
this
kind of
ends,
thing
after it all
on.
comes to a close, then I'll be
Um,
back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
One's
wait.
the loading screen that you like click in, input added or something on the monitors. I saw that you can do it on 2, but I don't know if you can do it on like I'm guessing you could like finish it, but I genuinely do not know
All of
how.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
There's
he had
no
simply
input.
missed a memo.
And then the whiteboard thing, if that's even a thing. Where's my input, baby? Oh, there it is. This. How do I get this? I don't know how to find the next one. I've come this far, but I genuinely do not know how. I put in 2 out of 5. Chat, help me out. Chat, help me out, please. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. I think I know one ending you haven't tried yet. Alright. What's in the starter area? Which one? I'm really puzzled by this one because I've tried to find it time and time again. Basically. You climb up the desk closest to the white window and jump out the window? Climb out the desk to the... Here?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ow! There's no boxes for me to stand. There's no boxes. How am I supposed to get up? Oh! 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 Wait, what? Go around at the plant? Yeah, I can get up here, but that only takes me... Oh! Oh. Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Am I? I don't think so. Wait, no.
Then in that case, we'll continue.
Cool.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps
He's
you're
not even letting me click it.
I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
No. Wait, are you kidding me? You're just gonna leave me here? No, take me back. I didn't even get to answer your questions. Fine, I'll stay here. Hello? Kevin? 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 Where's Kevin when you need him? Oh. Okay, fine. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Was there actually like more dialogue if you actually like continued? Also, do we do that again, yes or no?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did pop up a little guide to get the screens. We just did this one, which is 2-3. So now we're going to the boss, which is if we follow the story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So here... There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, where's 434? Do I just restart now? I mean, I have to go back.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What happens if I restart? Let's see. I don't know. So...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
and now it should be in my room
of his co-workers.
But I can't open it. So we're gonna do this and restart. Heh. See, 2 endings in 1. Can't stop me. You can't stop me, Kevin. Cannot stop. Oh. Maybe that can stop me though. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Wait.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Disappeared.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay.
There once was a man named Stanley.
I love this. This is way better.
So manly.
I am. Thank you.
The truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
What's gangly?
What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable. And lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong
this is amazing.
And keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yes.
You too will become quite unbearable.
How is this unbearable? This was literally amazing. Best part of the game. This is me playing in the background, by the way, just so you know. So how long does he actually go for? Does this just loop now? I would probably assume that this would be looped. Only one way to find out. We're gonna sit here and see if this is looped or not. 24-hour guitar stream. You know what's funny though? Play the Stanley Parable for an entire duration of a Tuesday. We could do that, but we could do that. It could just be a chat. Like, it could just be a chat stream, which we've never actually technically had, but that could be fun. This game is cool. This game is amazing. Yeah. Also, thank you so much, Pelican. Appreciate it. This game is wild. I can't wait for this, you know, don't play it for 10 years. Oh. Oh, it's not looped. Something's happening. Actually, it's too bright. Did it just stop? Although, I wonder if this is actually achievable. It has to be. It has to be. I wonder if I could do this. We'll try. Begin the game again. And there it is. The last one. Uh-oh. What? Oh, it's buttons. I love buttons. Ah. Ah. You know those like little toys for children? Or like people with like, you know, nail biters or like anxiety or like ADHD? That's how I feel right now. Wow. This is incredible. They all have noises too. This is great. Wait, do they go up again? No! I have to press all of them. I have to press all of them. I have to press all of them. No! No! Press all of them! Press all of them! Get them all dark! Get them all dark! No! I have to! My OCD! Oh no! This is it. Honestly, I'm not really I'm not hating. This is great. But it's kind of mean that it's resetting. Yeah, it's mean. This is mean. I think you get at the broken achievement thingy. No, that was broken. Or could that actually not be broken? And also, how do you not make it broken? Beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop boop. Sounds like one of those fake like spaceship kind of noises from like a really old movie. Stop it. Yo, like, are we going somewhere? Can I do something? Is this literally it? Maybe one of every color? What color am I missing? Purple? Is there an actual thing here? I'm so confused. There's orange and then there's not orange. Like, what is the difference here? Same color, just outline. Is there one color that's like different from everyone else? No, they're all the same, aren't they? What? I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Your efforts are in vain. Is this just a reset thing? Is this it? How could you do this to me, game? I thought we were cool. There's no way I can ever press these, all of them, in time. There's like no way. It's literally impossible. Look. By the time they get over there, they're just... I hate it. I hate it here. You've been to a spaceship? Of course I have. Have you not? I don't like this game. I don't like this button game. It's a stupid button game. How do you know they're fake? They don't do anything. I like buttons that do things. Maybe all the red ones? They're not that many red ones. Are there... Actually, there's kind of a lot of red ones. I think they've already reset it, yeah. I think, yeah, there's a lot of red ones too. Am I missing something? Fine. The color thing did not go well. Behind Beanie. How are you? I really wanted that to do something. Wait, I can do it again? No.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay. Alright. So what's the whiteboard thing? Is that actually just like an ending screen, or like what happens there? Also, one time I got this little thing here, and one time I got through here. I don't remember how or why. Open, please. Also, the new content is gone forever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, more alternatives
This was
over
not
here.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It is quite a magnificent room.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
Everything.
Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
It's a great room. Wait, something darker? Coffee? Coffee's kind of dark.
But eager to get back to
Oh
business,
no, I
Stanley
didn't
took
get to
the
listen.
first open door on his left.
What happened down there? I already kind of forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I've done the telephone thing. I've pulled out the cable with the bucket. I've gone that way. I've gone that way. Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't remember. I remember going down here and then the intervention with the bucket. But I'm guessing
Stanley
that's
didn't want
not
to go
gonna
back to
happen.
the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yeah.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from
I remember
here,
this.
it's,
Sort of. What
left.
Okay.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
not the right. Why would I have ever said
Isn't
it
it one
was
of
to
these?
the right?
Because I
What
remember I got
was
scared here.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Sure, sure. Can I get some waiting room music?
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. I forgot. Oh.
No!
Oh, yeah,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
how I
no,
get
no,
up
no,
here.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Not looking.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
That's
The whole
not
story
true.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Whee! I don't actually know if there's any things that I've
All of his
missed.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
If I have missed
Stanley
anything,
decided
please
to go
let
to
me
the
know.
meeting room.
My
Perhaps he
bucket!
had simply missed a memo.
Where's my bucket? Aww. But I love bucket.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No,
Uh-oh.
no, I restarted.
The
I swear I
balloons are
definitely
gone
restarted
too?
the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
On.
Oh, did something change?
Can I jump out the window?
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
I might have clicked a
Hold on.
computer or two.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for
I'll
sure
try the
that it's here
doors.
somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Oh, I love this. Is it here? Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Inner guilt. Thanks. That's so nice. Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, about
I'll
that.
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
No,
I
I
can
like
promise you there
it.
definitely was a story here before.
We'll find it. We'll find
Do we
it
just-
together.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find
No,
it unlikely
no.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
I'm
Why
going in
not?
circles. No! I wanted to find my way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can't click on doors.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no doors.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Through there? You can open the doors for me, thank you. How sweet. Can you open these? I'd love you to open those.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
This is the one with the
No,
yellow
wait,
paint.
never mind. Not the story.
I think
Okay,
I've done
let's
this
head
one.
back the other way and retrace our steps.
If it's yellow paint, I've done this one.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No, it's too long
Well, do
ago.
you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
Did you hear that?
how about this?
Noises.
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it
I
really
did.
paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
No, that feels
I
good.
don't feel right about this.
We've done this one before. So, I'm gonna do this, unfortunately. There we go. Sorry. Sorry about it. Not sorry. Sorry. There we go. I'm gonna keep it to a short outro today because I need to go packing. Because I'm leaving tomorrow and I won't be back until I think Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah, I need to go packing. But, let's just quickly get into the app session. Here we go. But it's going to be a really short one today. So, yeah. Do your streaks if you still have not. That's a good reminder that the grass eater just did. And, yeah. This has been day 194 of streaming every single day of an entire year. So, you know, it's been a fucking lot. And we're slowly but surely coming up to day 200. There will be reruns in place for when I am gone, of course. So do tune into those. It helps me out a lot. And if you're, I don't know. Yeah. you can still probably do the streaks tomorrow. That will be activated, of course. So, yeah, don't worry about that. But I'll do those after because I'm out of water, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Beanie. Thank you so much. I will. But like I said, I'll be back in time for day 200, so don't you worry about it at all. And I'll be back before you know it. So, if you have not followed already, please do. I mean, if you're still here, it's, if you're still here, you probably should. And yeah, as usual, join the Discord. That's where everything happens. We have a bunch of events coming up, and you can only see those in the Discord in the server under events. And yeah, the polls should be coming up soon as well. I just kind of didn't have time yesterday, but the poll should be coming up either now or tomorrow. Other than that, my socials are down in the description below, and Discord is in the chat now. Thank you so much, Boat. But yeah, all my socials are down in the description, and my DMs are open for whoever wants to contact me for any reason. Thank you so much for the follows today, and of course the resubscriptions, and for being here in general. I really appreciate it. I love Stanley Parable, so I'm glad that you do too. It's such a cool game. It's really nostalgic for a lot of people. I know that for a fact. It's really nostalgic for me. It's one of the first games I ever played, I think. Like, really, really early on. I should do ASMR. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of like different, but maybe one day we could do like this. But this is kind of weird and strain my voice like super quickly. So that's why we don't. Also, I don't know. ASMR just doesn't make sense to me because I don't get it. But maybe one day. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And as Huffle says, but please do it. Don't let the zerks and the bedbugs bite. And if they do, just subscribe with Prime because it helps me out a lot. And go join the Patreon. It's okay, Bo. It's okay. Anyway, I will see all of you tomorrow. No, I won't actually. I'm lying to you. I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you in a few days. I'm sorry. But until then, as always, bye bye.